Misses outside, and this one is off and running. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it on the run. One away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Nico.
Here's Nico Horner. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. And that's down and away.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Drops one down in front of the plate. He's safe on with a bunt single.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Happ, a switch hitter. It can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
And the pitch. Now 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. And here it comes. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Biggio flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Liner, base hit. Horner around second, heads for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Ground ball right side. Guerrero steps on the bag. Out number 3. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Back now in Toronto. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Javier Assad. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
The 0-1. Foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. Left-hand hitter waits. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the strike. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Next offering is fouled back.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back. Here's a big power threat. Christopher Morel. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Here comes the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. That one's in there, 0-1. Kicks and deals. And that one is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Righty to the plate. In the dirt. Kirk throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now here is Seiya Suzuki in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
George Springer.
And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stutter.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Ripped on a line to center. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. In there, and it's 0-1. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Two outs. Good eye right there.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. No score here in the second. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
Counts full.
And a payoff pitch. Bounce to third. Fires over to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now, Yan Gomes. Gomes measures 6 feet 2 inches, 35 years old, and he's a native of Brazil. That's in there. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Yan Gomes waits. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the right-hander deals. This one smacked out to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. And next for the Cubs, number 40. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
And that's outside.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next pitch misses. 3-0. Top of the third, no score. And a 4-pitch walk.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nico Horner. First time up, he reached on a bunt single. Misses off the plate. Ball one.
One ball.
Corner, a guy
Okay.
you think about with a strong baseball IQ, but just the overall smarts. He comes from an educational background. Both of his parents at one time taught at Stanford, and his mom currently is on the faculty at Cal. Ball to strike. The pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Over to DeYoung. Over to first. That's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Assad back to work. Kirk hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And ball one.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Next offering in the dirt. Ball 2. On the ground, right side. Fair ball. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. In there for strike one. Nobody out. Runner at first. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Hey! 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two on the way. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki makes the catch, one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive
The
it.
shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that's in there for strike one.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
In there at the knees. Kirk over at first with one away. Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty delivers. That one's in there, and that is strike two.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Right side. Over to Swanson, and that is the inning. One left for Toronto, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. On to the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. The pitch. Next offering is outside.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
The 2-2.
Full count.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs. The first
One
baseman,
down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. That one's in there, 0-1. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1.
1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. And a pitch. That just misses. 2 balls, no strikes. That one missed. And he walked him.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter,
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is in for a strike. Smoked into left field, base hit. Fires to the plate. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And up next for Chicago, Jamer Candelario. That's in there. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swanson, the lead runner, out at second. Morel at first. One gone. Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. Outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Over to DeYoung. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Brandon Belt. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's down and away. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I remember Bruce Bochy talking about Brandon Belt when he was just coming up to the big leagues and said he was a left-handed Buster Posey.
And 1-2.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
On the ground right side. Fires over to Bellinger. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And he deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting, right fielder.
And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
At the belt and fires.
Ball 1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch downstairs. 2-1. That one drifts inside.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The 3-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The pitch. And
Take it,
ball
mate.
4, 2 aboard.
Now batting. Third base.
First and second,
Matt.
2 outs. Now it's Matt Chapman. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
They say you win.
No ball. 2 straight.
And the righty deals.
That's a ball.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. First and second, 2 down.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next one misses. Now 2-2. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ball 3.
Next offering upstairs.
3 balls.
So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
In there, sets him down on strikes. Fastball to letters froze him for strike 3. Blue Jays leave a pair, and it remains 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Now the 0-1. That one is upstairs.
1-1.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe. Santiago Espinal. He'll take over at second base after the injury.
Now playing second base.
Now it's
Number
Yan
5,
Gomes.
Santiago Espinal.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Suzuki gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Runner on the go. Lifted in the air down the left side. That gets down for a hit. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
Oh, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So He just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Number 40, the next to hit, takes outside. The 1-0. And there's a ball.
No strike.
First and second here, no outs. Up the middle, lays out. Oh, it's off his glove.
No, he's
Safe.
in there. Safe.
Good effort, but now the bases are loaded.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
No strike.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The 1-0. Swings through that one.
One ball,
Movement in the
one
Blue
strike.
Jays bullpen. Jordan Hicks is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Cabrera, the lefty, warming up as well. The pitch. On the ground to third. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's all for Jose Barrios, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Pitcher after this. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jordan Hicks.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Ian Happ will hit next. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And the 1-0. Slider clips the corner. Oh, he hit him, and that brings home a run.
Well, that's the absolute worst time to lose control of your mechanics. Watching the runner trot in from third feels like just salt in the wound.
In 2019, Cody Bellinger became the first Dodger player ever to collect the MVP, the Gold Glove, and the Silver Slugger in the same season. Grounder might be 2. Over to DeYoung. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Here comes a pitch. And now 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Runner at third, 2 away. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Jays nothing. Back now in Toronto, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. The right-hander back to work. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Caleb Killian throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Smiley, a left-hander, also throwing. The 1-0. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The wind of the pitch. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Slings to first, one up, one down.
The center fielder, number 25, Dalton Varsho.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. 0 for 1, he flied out to right in his first trip. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Struck out looking at his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hit hard, that gets through.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And first offering is fouled off.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Righty to the plate. That one inside. And that's ball 1. DeYoung off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And downstairs. The pitch. That's inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now at the plate, Christopher Morel. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. Maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. One of their fastest players. He debuted at 22 years old after having played 10 games above Double-A. pitch. Ripped to right, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So up next, Jamer Candelario. Just missed.
Yeah, and a high level of confidence. He actually called his first major league home run, told some teammates in the dugout that he was going to homer in his first at bat, went up there, hit a 417-foot blast into the left field bleachers.
Next offering is in for a strike. In there. And so now 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Suzuki, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And the pitch.
That's the ball. One ball, one strike.
That's off the mark, and a count 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
3-1.
Three-one now. And strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him looking. That's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's Yan Gomes. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Man on second, two down. And a good eye there.
That's a ball.
– Kicks and fires. And there's a strike. Runner at second, two down. Strike two. Man at second. This to third, Chapman. Whips it to first. And that is that. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Cubs 4 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back, and here is Brandon Bell.
The designated hitter.
Bell, 34-year-old vet, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Assad back to work.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting. First base.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pitch misses outside.
1-0.
1-0. There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands. But they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Here's George Springer. Check swing, and that's a ball. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. That's to third. Slings it across, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Genesis Cabrera gets the call from the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
Now it's going to be number 40.
The center fielder, number 40.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
0-1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Eric Swanson appears to be getting loose. Next offering misses down and away. There's a strike up high, and it's 1-2. Set down on strikes. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
The batter, number 2.
So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And 2 away to start the 7th. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Pitch misses inside.
1 ball.
Ball 1.
No strike.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. And that's a little high. Lifted in the air, right center field. Springer on the move. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And the Cubs are down in order. But they're in front 4-0. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Caleb Killian. This is his third time out this year.
Caleb Killian.
So digging in, Santiago Espinal entered the game on defense. So this is his first trip to the plate in this one.
Espinal.
The pitch. And there's the strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Liner to second. It picked on the hop. Gathers and throws. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt.
And here is Matt Chapman. That's in there. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
That's hard hit on the line. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there, and it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
And that's in there for strike one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Suzuki hauls it in, and there's two away.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Man at first, and now Dalton Varsho. That misses, and it's 1-0. Just missed. Chapman leads off first with two down to the inning. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 2-1. And delivers outside.
3-1.
The right-hander gives up the two-out walk.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Paul DeYoung next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
2 outs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Chapman headed home.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Two on, two outs. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And he dropped it. So that's a foul ball, and he gets another chance at the plate. And the 0-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Bellinger up to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, to try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And takes low for ball one. There's a strike. And he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Just off the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
The 1-2. And that's outside. Next offering is downstairs. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he deals. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three-two now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. At the belt and fires. Struck him out looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball. Hard.
Foul ball there. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Adbert Alzolay gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
For Chicago, number 73, Adbert.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Brandon Belt.
The designated
The Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The pitch. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. No swing, he held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Left-hand hitter waits. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Michael Fulmer throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Here's a 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
So up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First offering misses the mark. Chopped out in front of the plate. On to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the right
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Springer.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Number 40 in position. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. We go to the 9th. So up now for Chicago, Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
Cabrera back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Springer pulls that one down, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
And now, Yan Gomes. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
One strike.
And now the lefty. And a count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Michael Fulmer. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season.
Now pitching for Chicago.
And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. Grounded out his first time. And a pitch. Ball one there. Fulmer, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. One down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Chapman.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. To the right side. What a stop. Throw to first. Pretty nice play there.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a strike on the outside edge. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one off the outside edge. And the 3-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Okay.
Three-two. Stays alive. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Just 1 strike away. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Our show in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Is just 1 strike away. Varsho tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he won around. Ruled a swing.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
4-1 the final here today. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.